Summer is not quite over yet in England, but the party officially is. After one last weekend of relative freedom, strict new rules are now in effect, limiting the maximum size of a social gathering from 30 people down to just 6.
I'm sorry about that, and I wish that we did not have to take this step.
As coronavirus cases rise sharply, fueled mostly by younger people, the British government is trying to avoid mass infections turning into mass hospitalizations and rising deaths. Spain and France are now seeing both.
We're following a pattern extremely similar to what France followed.
The new rules come after police complained that the old ones were too difficult to enforce, with limits on the number of households indoors, different rules for outdoor get-togethers and business gatherings, and a dizzying array of exceptions.
I know that over time the rules have become quite complicated and confusing.
They are confusing, yeah.
In central London, we couldn't find anyone well-versed in the old rules, but almost everyone we met knew about the new ones.
So it's gone down to 6 people?
You can't gather in more than 6.
Number 7's very dangerous or something. I get an impression that 7 people's a no-no, but other than that...
The message is so confusing, but if people just use their common sense, I think that they'll be okay.
Even on a Monday, we found one group of 7 sitting outside a pub, but most people said they've always been careful to follow what they knew of the rules. Enforcement, though, has been rare.
I've never seen it, no.
People are still going to meet up. I don't think it's going to change anything.
To tell the truth, I've not seen no police enforce anything.
The Prime Minister is promising the new rules will come with stricter police enforcement. If that doesn't work, he may have to take more drastic measures to stem the tide of Britain's second wave. Scott McLean, CNN, London.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. We give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great minister who rule well. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akim that's pushed forth in the truth throughout the four corners of the earth. I want to say shalom to you brothers and keep pushing. And a double shalom to the Israelites that look like the other nations, speckled bird, and the sincere Aguatio. I want to say shalom to you brothers and keep pushing. My name is Dawab, and I'm from the GMS line of St. Louis camp. And I just basically just wanted to touch on what's going on over there in different parts of Europe, England, because they going into a second lockdown. And that's where the coronavirus, like, it hit those parts of the world first. All right. So now in the near future, it's going to hit parts of America as well. The second wave is. All right. Because we already been telling you this, government been telling you that for the longest, second wave. It's going to be second wave. And it's, and I'm pretty sure it's going to probably be before election time. All right. Because they already talking about implementing the vaccine. But hey, we'll see though. Lord willing that I be saved, and the rest of you sincere brothers out there, let's push forward in the truth. Lord willing, we endure to the end. Because the Lord said that this is going to happen. And the Lord mean what he say. All right. Matthew 24:3. And as he sat up on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came into privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Yahweh shall answer and said to them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come on my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right? For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Right? Famines, got food shortage around the world. All right? says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, but the end is not yet. Because all these things have to take place before the Most High sends His Son back. All right. All these beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you, have to be afflicted, and shall kill you. And you shall be hated for all nations for my name's sake. Right. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall arise and deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and the end shall come. Right? Because, the truth, this doctrine of being an Israelite, and following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, and the faith of Yahweh Shemel Shah. This doctrine all over. It already done touched who is it going to touch already. Whether they wake up now or wake up in the near future, or wake up when, martial law is on the street, or whenever, it don't matter. The word is out there. It just only matter of time before it get to Babylon. Right? Second Age 16. Second Age 16 and 8. The Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Right, so can't nobody stop the plagues, right? The plagues gonna happen regardless, all right? It's gonna happen. It's only a matter of time, right? So that's all I had on that, and I want to say, hope those edifying. Shalom.